Hey guys, I'm in my car. So before this video gets started, I should probably explain just a little bit about what's going on. I have had a bunch of random clips from like different days, stuff I was gonna make videos on, and then they just ended up not getting in other videos. So just kind of decided to throw it all into one Mod Podge of videos. I think there's one of me leaving work, there's one of me on my way to Disney, so here is that, and then I will catch up with you guys at the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Let's just leave that alone. And that's how we film an outro to a video. Yay! And this is how we film the intro to a video. Yay! Like I said, I'm feeling extra today. I'm actually right now leaving work. I'm heading home. I just thought I'd turn the camera on and do a little quick car chat for you guys and get some footage in. It is Wednesday, May the 2nd. We are just 2 days away from a nerds such as myself, one of our favorite holidays. No, it's not Halloween. It's not Christmas. It's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, I know. I'm not dating anybody, and I know the reason why. It's because of that. I've accepted it and moved on. But I am always taking applications. Let me just put that out there. So, but yeah, things are really going well right now. Work's been good. Home's been good. YouTube's been good. The sad part is that there's nothing new to report. It's really the sad thing. It's time for another car chat day. Yay! Exciting. I've missed these. It's been a minute since I've done one. I don't know by the angle of the camera if you can see, but I'm wearing a particular shirt and I'm wearing a particular bracelet. It's not just a bracelet, is it? I'm going home. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going to Disney. Disney is home for me. So I figured since I was going to be going to the park today, I would tell you guys a little bit about my Disney experience. So when it was my last year of college. It was 2010 because I actually took some time off from school. So I didn't graduate because I graduated high school in 2001. So, 2005. I took some time off and worked and all that stuff. So didn't graduate till 2010, but in any case. So it was my last year of college, and I was graduating with a, electronic media degree, just trying to figure out what am I going to do. And they had the college fair. They had the fair that they have for the seniors looking for jobs and things of that nature. And I ran into an old friend of mine who was telling me about the Disney College program at this point. I mean, who wouldn't want to go do that? So started doing a little bit of research. I decided, well, you know what, doesn't hurt to try, apply for it. And I got it. And I got to go to Orlando from September 1st of 2010 to January 7th of 2011. It might be odd that I remember those dates that clearly, but you guys need to understand what that experience was for me. Life-changing. It was life-changing. That's all there was to it. Before then, I had many friends, and still do. I have so many friends from college, and even before college. But when I met those people at Disney, it was like I finally, for the first time ever, and I can truly say ever, that I felt like myself. It's like, okay. And I remember the exact moment that it hit me. I took my car to Disney. Cliff Notes version, if I would have taken the bus, because they provide transportation to and from the parks for the people that work there, for the college program kids. If I had taken the bus every morning to work, then I would have gotten on the bus at the same time I could have just woken up and driven myself. So I would have actually had to catch the bus at 7:30, 7:10, actually I think it was 7:10, 7:20. Just with the timing of the buses and when they get there, I couldn't take a later bus because then I would be late for work. Sorry, pulling out onto the interstate. Bear with me. But if I had driven every day, then I got to sleep in until 7:10, 7:30, and got to work on time because I drove myself. So needless to say, I was very popular when it came to that park because, you know, after work, nobody wants to take the bus. I would just drive everybody home. And it was probably about 3 or 4 weeks in. I've been having a great time. And a group of my friends that I worked with that day, I worked at Animal Kingdom, said, hey, can we all get a ride home? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just take everybody home. I love to do that. It was one of my favorite things. So we got into the car, and there was 5 of us. And I don't even remember who they all were. But usually, I always let my passengers, for the most part, pick the music. And I had a bunch of different CDs or whatever in here. You know, it was 2010, whoever was popular then. And I remember very distinctly them asking me, oh, where's all the Disney music? Where's the Disney music? And I was like, it's right there. So they put a Disney CD in, and we all started singing to it. Now, let me just go ahead and preface this. This was not just a group of, like, young girls. These were guys that were in this car, too. And the 5 of us were absolutely jamming to Disney music. And I think it was actually I Just Can't Wait to Be King. I think that was the song. But I remember us singing, and I just stopped singing for a second. It was like, this is it. This is it. I have found people that are like me. Because up until that point, like I was saying earlier, I had amazing friends in college, but I never 100% felt like I really fit. You know, I always kind of felt like that toy on the island of misfit toys. And then when I got to Disney, I realized that there were people that felt the same way and had the same passions as I did. So it was a very important experience for me. If nothing else, I came out of it with that realization. So, and the experiences that I got to have while I was at Disney were just, they can't be topped. Can't be topped. They were incredible, and the people that I met there, the friends that I made there, were people that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. And they weren't just people from this country. I mean, I made friends all over the world. In fact, a couple of my absolute best friends were from the Netherlands, which would be Peter and Nicole and Jeroen and Maritz and Frank. If he ever sees this, Jeroen, I can't pronounce his name very well. I don't know if it's the accent. It doesn't sound right. So we all called him Frank. Oh, goodness gracious. But them, and then my roommates. I mean, Caitlin, and Chrissy, and Andrea, and Erica. I mean, and Fern. Like, I don't know. I just had so many amazing experiences. And then even the people that I work with Chelsea and Sarah and RD. I mean, and there was just so many people that I'm forgetting 100 people. But and JP, Jose Pablo. Oh my God, yes. And just, I'll never forget those people and the lessons they taught me. I've carried them with me all this time, and I've actually had somebody comment to me and be like, you know, it's over. You know, that's over. You know, everybody went their separate ways, but for that brief moment in time, we were together, and they made me just so happy. They made me so happy, and I hope that someday they'll see this video and they know that I love them. They know that I love them with all my heart and soul. So it's nice to now have this video, to have this way to tell them how much they changed my life for the better. They definitely put me on the path that I needed to be to get where I am now. So, in appreciation and love of all of those times, I am today again going to Disney. I'm an annual pass holder. I mean, it's not like this is the first time I've been back since Disney. No, I've been there a minute or two since. So, the next time you guys see me, I'll be at Disney! Yay! I needed today so badly. Let's go!
A
little blurry, but you never know who you're gonna see. Snow White in the distance. It's a child, but you never know. The magic's still there. So I've decided to do a little bit of house hunting today, and I actually found this really great place at the end of the street. You guys think of that? Will that work?
This one right here.
Thank you. Look what you in! Yay! We're going to Peter Pan!
For safety, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your pirate ship. And do watch your children. See you again.
I forgot they did that! Here we go. Good morning, guys. Yeah, I look it, don't I? I look beautiful. I look like I'm ready to go to the royal wedding. No, I actually decided today, I was like, you know what? I haven't done like a full vlog style video ever. So I'm going to try and do that today. I have a couple of errands I need to run, but I just made my coffee, so hopefully this will wake me up enough so that way I can actually, you know, run a brush through my hair and maybe wash my face and put some makeup on and look human, female. I'll take either one of the two. So, whew, let's get started with the day. I know, I don't look much better than I did in the last clip, but whatever. You know, I'm just going to Target and whatnot. So I'm actually plugging up my computer at the moment. But I was actually going to make a run and go to Whole Foods and do all of that stuff. But I realized that, hold on, my computer cord just came unplugged. I realized that this is tax-free week in Florida for certain items because we live in a hurricane zone. Yay, I love it. And as any of you guys remember with Hurricane Irma coming through last year, for those of you especially that live in the southern part of the US, that was insane. It was absolutely insane. I actually left here to evacuate. I was in one of the first evacuation zones here in the Tampa area. And I was like, okay, I'll leave early in the morning. So I left at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to my parents' house back home in West Virginia. So I was like, okay, should take me about 12 hours. I figured I'm leaving early enough. There'll be some traffic. I'll have to stop. It'll take about 14 hours. So I was expecting to get home around 5:30, 6 o'clock. No. I did not get home to my parents' house till 1 something in the morning. It took me 21 hours to drive from the Tampa area to southern West Virginia. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm never gonna do that again. But I kept having to stop because I never wanted to let my gas tank get below a half of a tank. It got close to a quarter and I started panicking, but it was because I didn't have a gas can. So because it is tax-free week on all of the Hurricane products, I believe gas cans are included. So I have my shopping list and we're gonna go see if we can find a gas can. It's hotter than the surface of the sun. It is really, really hot today. Really hot. Car is not getting cool enough fast enough. No, seriously, I actually do. I like Florida and I always did enjoy being here, but the humidity, not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea at all. So, bleh. Go ahead. I just let somebody cut in front of me. I feel like if I do that more, like maybe it'll like pay it forward kind of thing, and they'll do the same thing to others. Girl can drink. You never know. Starts with one kind act at a time to make a better driver. That's all I'm gonna put it out there. So it's current day and I'm running an errand or two and then I'm going home to edit what you guys are watching right now, and I'm probably going to try to get this video up even today. It's Saturday, so we'll cross our fingers. We'll see how quickly I can get this video edited. However, I do have other videos that I'm putting in with this one. Can I be? Nope, can't be without sunglasses. Too bright. But I did want to get on here and at least give you guys a video this week. So what I am actually doing, like I said in my last video, I think I'm going to go hardcore with keto. But I'm not going to start it for a few weeks because I do have a couple of things coming up. A couple of dinners, trips with a friend, going to Disney, a drive, I should say, to Disney. So I don't want to really start the beginning of my keto journey until I am 100% sure that I'm like going to have a solid month of not really going anywhere, and June is not that month for me. I do have there's another birthday party. I mean, there's a bunch of things that are going on in the next couple of weeks, so probably won't start it until maybe the end of June, whatnot, because let me tell you this, as I just said, Florida is rather warm. The only place I would really go that was like, you know, where I would have to worry about finding food to eat would be Disney. And why would I go to Disney in July? I mean, you guys know I love me some Mouse House. That is my home away from home. But anybody knows, do not go to Orlando or go to Disney or Universal or wherever in July. You will die of heat stroke. No questions asked. So I know for a fact I probably won't be doing anything major for the month of July. So that's when I'm really going to start hitting keto. So until then, until that point, I'm not going to like go ham and go out to eat every night, and you know, I'm not going to, you know, do takeout for a month or anything like that. I think what I'm really just going to do is just healthy eating, you know, just healthy eating. And then if I have, you know, a birthday party or whatever to go to, I'm not going to stop myself from having a piece of cake at the birthday party. And I think that that's really going to be the best way to, you know, kind of transition into it. Now I am going to start eliminating food in this month. And with keto, it's not, I don't want to say eliminating food, that's not right. But you don't really want to eat a lot of high carb food because it's a low carb, high fat diet. So I've already started doing this, cutting out beans and things like that. The hard ones for me, the hard ones, I should say that plural. Gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I hate that I have to wear sunglasses. The hard ones for me are going to be corn, because it's summer. Corn on the cob. Whew, that's a tough one. Pasta is going to be rough. And then, you know, now that I think about it, those are probably the only two that are going to be the hardest, because bread in general, I don't eat a lot of sandwiches, but I will get a craving for a sandwich every now and then. So that's going to be tough. Now, I do know that there are some low carb options. Like there's some low carb tortillas that I can use, which I will use. But it's, you know, it's just a matter of figuring out which is which and what is what. So, you know, again, we're on the journey. We're on it together. If you guys know of any options, let me know. But I can imagine that at this moment, this video has been crazy long, especially with all the other clips I've put in. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, I'm hoping to get out some sort of maybe another cooking video or whatnot. I've been scouring Pinterest trying to find stuff, and I think I found a couple of options I want to show you guys. So until next time, see ya.